should be having it.
Hey, Mark.
Why am I right?
Wait, no.
We got that fight coming up.
Hold on tight, fight fans, because the boxing world is about to explode with a bombshell that's shaking things up. The reigning lightweight champion, Gervonta Tank Davis, has found himself in the middle of a jaw-dropping altercation with none other than the legendary Floyd Mayweather. And we've got the exclusive scoop directly from Tank himself, live from the hospital. In case you missed it, here's what went down in Dubai. Floyd Mayweather was enjoying the high life, soaking up the sun and reveling in luxury. Everything seemed perfect as he prepared to return to the States, but things took a dramatic turn at the airport. Tank Davis, known for his knockout power, crossed paths with Mayweather, and out of the blue, he unleashed a ferocious left hook, the same punch that ended Frank Martin's career. For a brief moment, it looked like Floyd might be knocked out cold. The scene quickly descended into chaos as security rushed in to defuse the situation, but that's not the end of the story. Floyd Mayweather, known for his massive ego and reputation, wasn't about to let this go unanswered. His pride was on the line, and he wasn't going to let Tank make a fool of him in Dubai without facing consequences. Fast forward to the next day. Tank, out for a run, found himself ambushed by a group of men. According to Tank, these men were Floyd's associates, individuals who had been lurking around, keeping tabs on him for months. They had been waiting for the perfect moment to strike, and when they did, Tank ended up in the hospital, bruised but not broken. We caught up with Tank shortly after the attack, and his response was fiery. "It was Floyd's guys," he said. "They've been watching me for a while, and now they've made their move." As this dramatic story continues to unfold, stay tuned for more updates from the boxing world. But just when you thought you knew the whole story, Tank Davis dropped a major bombshell from his hospital bed, turning the entire narrative on its head. According to Tank, the story about him attacking Floyd Mayweather in Dubai is completely false. "I didn't even attack him in Dubai," Tank revealed. "I was in a fight with someone from Floyd's team, and I actually stepped in to separate them. Floyd loves to twist things to suit his angle. If he wants to confront me, he can come and get it because I'm not playing anymore." Tank's revelation goes even deeper. He claims Floyd has been spying on him for months and even leaking his whereabouts to Frank Martin, Tank's previous opponent. "Floyd's been keeping tabs on me and even told Frank Martin where I'd be running," Tank said. "He knew I was out running at 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning and tipped Frank off. Floyd's been using that inside knowledge to give Frank an edge." This revelation has shifted the focus from the brawl in Dubai to a deeper issue of betrayal and deceit. Tank noted that he saw Floyd's people following him around, which only fueled his frustration. "It's clear that Floyd's been playing games and trying to manipulate the situation. He's been leaking my secrets and trying to play the victim while I was in the hospital fighting for my life." Floyd Mayweather, true to form, has attempted to control the narrative by portraying himself as a mentor who's always had Tank's best interests at heart. Floyd claimed that Tank has been disrespecting him and taking shots at him, painting himself as the supportive figure who's been wronged. But Tank isn't buying it, and neither should we. With Floyd's story now exposed as full of holes and Tank's latest revelations, it's clear that the drama between these two boxing titans is far from over. As Tank recovers and continues to speak out, the boxing world will be watching closely to see how this saga unfolds. Floyd Mayweather's attempt to twist the truth for his own agenda is unraveling, and the real story is still coming to light. With both sides entrenched in their positions, this feud is far from over. Mayweather claims he's been a supportive mentor to Gervonta Tank Davis, but let's be honest, how does trying to get someone arrested count as support? It only raises more questions. Floyd's supposed support looks particularly hollow when you consider he had Tank jailed after discovering Tank was involved with his ex. Yes, the so-called mentor Floyd Mayweather resorted to petty tactics when his ego felt threatened. But the drama doesn't end there. Floyd's pettiness seems to know no bounds, as he's now joined forces with Shocker Stevenson, Tank's biggest rival. The two have been training together, and it's clear they're plotting something. Floyd's sudden shift against Tank is no coincidence, it's all about ego and power. So why has Floyd moved from mentor to adversary? The answer may lie in a recent interview where Tank Davis boldly claimed he's landed a deal far surpassing anything Floyd has ever done for him. For Mayweather, whose ego is always at its peak, this is a direct challenge to his legacy. Floyd isn't one to sit back and let anyone, especially someone he once mentored, outshine him. This revelation hit Floyd hard, and it's clear the gloves are off. The situation has reached a boiling point, and with both Floyd and Tank digging in their heels, the drama is far from over. Stay tuned because this feud is shaping up to be one of the biggest stories in boxing. Adrien Broner, a prominent figure in the boxing world, has publicly thrown his support behind Gervonta Tank Davis, vowing to back him if tensions escalate further. This endorsement is significant given the history between Broner and Davis, and it adds another layer to the mounting drama surrounding this feud. Adding to the intrigue, Calvin Ford, Tank's longtime trainer, has recently broken his silence on the conflict between Floyd Mayweather and Tank. Ford didn't hold back, stating that karma is going to catch up with Floyd Mayweather. He dropped a bombshell by revealing that Floyd was behind the incident that resulted in Tank's injuries. According to Ford, they were on the brink of finalizing a monumental fight between Tank and Floyd, one that could have been a landmark event in boxing history. However, Floyd, fearing that the fight could potentially expose him, decided to resort to underhanded tactics to prevent it from happening. Ford's claims suggest that Floyd went to great lengths to sabotage Tank's career and block a major bout that might have tarnished his own legacy. The extent to which Mayweather is willing to go to avoid facing Tank highlights how threatened he feels by Tank's rising star. Floyd's actions, as described by Ford, paint a picture of a man deeply concerned about protecting his reputation at any cost. Gervonta Tank Davis had hinted at a potential showdown with Floyd Mayweather, suggesting it could happen as early as September. However, if Calvin Ford's revelations are accurate, Floyd couldn't afford to let that fight take place. Instead, Mayweather resorted to underhanded tactics, revealing just how fragile his ego truly is. The tension between Floyd and Tank has escalated to a boiling point. With all these new revelations, it's clear that this feud is about much more than just boxing. It's a battle over legacy, power, and pride. Floyd Mayweather may have once been in Tank's corner, but those days are long gone. Now it's a full-blown war, and both sides are preparing for what could be the biggest fight of their lives, both inside and outside the ring. Fight fans, keep your eyes peeled because this saga is far from over. The drama, the betrayal, and the clash of egos are setting the stage for a showdown like no other. Whether this epic confrontation happens in the ring or not, one thing is certain: the story is only going to get crazier from here.